right, guys, welcome back to Extra Cheese, Please. We've got something very special for you today. This right here is my Boundmotor D3. Let's get this thing unboxed and see how it looks on the inside, huh? Why is this always so difficult? I swear. What the? Holy. Oh, that's the top. I got it. Pull out the tabs. Nice. That looks so good. Holy shit. Wow, that deck is super big. All right, so it's the next day. The board has been charged. The weather has cleared up finally. I think it's time to take this baby out for a spin. I charged it overnight, so it's fully charged now. Should be able to get a little bit of a range test going. Let's take this, bring it outside, and see what happens. I think I found my spot here. I've yet to ride the board, of course. Let's see, so turn the remote on, hold this down for a sec. Vibrates and turns on. The same thing with the board. I believe that's just a button right under here, if I can find it. Other side. It should be connected by now. Yep, looks like it. Pretty nervous about this whole double kingpin thing. But let's see how it is. Yep. Very, very squirrely to start off. Let's just set the remote to the slow setting. That's the fast. This is the slow setting. I feel like this is gonna end really badly, real quick. Yep, nope. All right, so I just secured the trucks a whack ton. I think I've turned those bolts like 2 or 3 turns on every 4 of them. So this thing is a whole lot more stable now. That's a lot more how I'm used to it. Like, of course, I came from the Raptor, and I like my board pretty stiff. So coming from that to a Bound D3, which is a double kingpin, loosey-goosey, curvy machine, I think this is way better for me. I can already tell. I'm on the kiddie mode, and yeah, this is way more controllable for my tastes. And I can already tell this is so much better. This feels really, really nice. I'm still getting used to the remote. This whole wheel system compared to the knob thing that I had on my Raptor remote, it's a little bit different. You have to hold this more tight than what I'm used to, but still, this feels really, really good so far. All right, second time's a charm. This thing is real tightened up now. I think what I can tell is that I like cruising a bit more than I do carving. So, oh yeah, this is way better. Way better. I can still turn pretty sharp, but at this point I still feel stable at the higher speeds. Or higher speeds, I'm basically just rolling right now, but I feel like I'm able to keep this tightness here and still enjoy some nice turning ability. So this feels really, really damn good. Definitely still a whole bunch more carvy than my Raptor. Like a whole bunch more. I was never able to do this on that thing, but yeah, this feels really good. All right, so I've spent a couple days with the Bound D3 now, and I have some thoughts for sure. This thing is quite the beast. I am super, super happy about it this far. I mean, it's so different. It's very, very, very different from what I'm used to coming from the Raptor. This definitely has some other priorities, if you can say like that. But it's been really, really fun. That's a really good way to summarize this board. It's just so much fun to ride. Initially, I was really worried about these double kingpins right here actually being a problem for stability, but once I got used to it, of course now I'm on day 2 now of riding the board, and it's such an upgrade compared to what I'm used to. With the Raptor, I could barely turn around corners. This thing takes corners with an ease like nothing else. I even said in the beginning, I'm not much of a carver. Like when I ride my boards, I've always felt that I was more for the sort of cruising kind of ride style, but this board just makes it so much easier to just take corners like they're nothing. It just breezes through concrete. That sound the rubber makes when you turn sharply, it sounds so good. It's such a blast to ride. And I'm really, really happy about that. It's so much fun. And having that range at the same time, I've been getting 30 kilometers on this board. 30 kilometers just enjoying every single second of it. That's so much of the good stuff, and I love it. It's excellent. But the battery is like 50% larger in watt hours than my Raptor, and this board did give me around 50% longer range, from 20 up to 30 kilometers now, and that's really good. I'm really happy about that too. The battery is a huge upgrade, but the motors, I can definitely tell they're not near the power that the Raptor had. It is quick. I mean, it's more than enough for what I use it for, but I mean, coming up a hill or passing people, this thing it definitely needs some more run-up time to get to that same sort of speed. This is perfectly adequate for my taste anyhow. The biggest upgrade, and that's something that I still enjoy every single second of riding this board, these rubber wheels compared to urethane they're really good. They're excellent. These things are crazy good. I mean, it's a completely different world. Riding over rough roads, it's not even a thing anymore. Like every road is just great for this board. It's so good, so awesome. I don't think I can really overstate how good they are. So one of my biggest concerns coming from the Raptor to the Bound D3 was going to be the lack of a kicktail and the lack of handles. But actually, from what I've noticed, none of these things really come into play that much with this board. The biggest thing was the kicktail. I used that all the time on the Raptor. With the double kingpins, being able to turn that sharply, I don't even need the kicktail. I can easily just take the corner just without the kicktail. I never would have expected that to be the case, but it's so good, and I've really enjoyed that with my time so far. Second thing, no handles. I usually use that on the Raptor to pick the board up and carry it, but as it turns out with this board here, the trucks are so damn wide that this part right here just fits my hand perfectly anyhow, so I don't even need the handles on the side. I can just straight up use the trucks on the front to carry the board on the back or something. But yeah, in summary, I am so stoked about this board. It's just crazy how different it is, but it really just shows how much I was missing on the Raptor. This thing is so much more fun to ride, and I love it. It's a definite recommendation if anybody's looking for a long range, really carvy, really smooth direct drive board. This thing is just great. I love it. The looks are crazy good. The wheels are out of this world, honestly. I do not have the words to explain how great it is coming from a hub motor to this. The range is just an awesome upgrade to have at the same time. So these are my first impressions. Of course, I've only had 2 days with the board so far. In total, I've ridden maybe 60 kilometers on it. I will raise that number a whole bunch over the next coming weeks and months. As long as it's dry outside, I'll be there. I'll be riding this board. I cannot wait to catch some more miles in this thing. It's a blast. It's so good. But anyhow, these were my first impressions. I'll be sure to make some more content with this board in the future. So if you've got any questions, drop those down below. Leave a like if you like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.